Welcome to Deep Dive AI. Subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And hey, check out our blog in the description for even more details. Today we're talking about something huge: how to turn your passion for making videos into a real profitable business. If you've ever thought about selling your work directly to an audience, well, you're in the right place. We're going to lay out the essential steps. Let's dive in. So just to give you a sense of the scale here, let's start with a number that should really grab your attention. $150 billion. That's what the digital video market is projected to be worth by 2026. And honestly, some people think it'll be even bigger. This isn't some passing fad, you guys. It's a massive economic shift, and it is being driven by independent creators just like you. The potential here is just enormous. So to help you navigate all this, we've put together a 5-stage roadmap. First, we'll look at that big opportunity. Then we'll get into choosing the right platform for you. After that, we'll cover how to make videos that are actually worth paying for. Then comes the business side, pricing and marketing. And finally, we'll wrap up with the super important legal and payment stuff that you just can't ignore. Okay, so what's really fueling this incredible $150 billion opportunity? Well, a huge part of it is that the barriers to entry for creators, they've basically disappeared. This whole boom is being powered by a surge in user-generated content and the rise of what you could call micro-entrepreneurs, people turning their unique skills and creativity directly into cash. And a huge piece of this puzzle is how we, the viewers, have changed. People are actively looking for and are more than willing to pay for premium ad-free experiences. We want exclusive content, a peek behind the scenes, and a real connection with the creators we support. It's this major shift in what viewers want that's really opening the door for you to sell directly. So where's the money at? Right now, the data shows a few heavy hitters. E-learning, entertainment, and health and fitness are consistently the top earners. But, and this is super important, you've got to pay attention to the new niches popping up. We're seeing huge growth in areas like sustainable living or mental health. This is where innovative creators can really find a dedicated audience and drive. All right, once you've got an idea of what you want to create, the next decision is, well, it's a big one, maybe the biggest: choosing your platform. And this isn't just about where you upload files. No, this is a strategic choice that's going to directly impact your revenue, your reach, and your creative freedom. This table really gives you a great snapshot of your options. And just look at the difference in how much money you get to keep. A platform like Uscreen lets you take home 95% of what you earn. On the other end of the spectrum, you've got YouTube. They have a massive built-in audience, for sure, but you only keep 55% of the ad money. Then you've got options in between, like Gumroad for simplicity or Patreon for community. The key takeaway? You have to match your platform to your goals. And really, it all comes down to this one fundamental choice. On one side, you have total ownership of your audience. You build the traffic, you own the customer data, everything. On the other side, you can tap into a platform's built-in audience, but you face a ton of competition and you have way less control. A really smart strategy we're seeing more and more is a hybrid approach. You build your first audience on a big platform like YouTube, then you move your biggest fans over to your own private platform where you can earn more. So you've picked your platform. Awesome. Now, everything hinges on the content itself. What actually makes a video so good that someone is willing to pull out their credit card for it? Let's break down what turns a good video into a premium product. There's a real method to the madness. It all starts with really digging in and understanding your audience's pain points. What problem are you solving for them? From there, you script your video for engagement. You want them to stick around. Then you invest in quality. Good lighting and clear audio make a world of difference. Next, you gotta optimize for the platform's algorithm with the right keywords and tags. And finally, add captions. It makes your content accessible to so many more people. And hey, here's a golden nugget to keep in your back pocket when you're scripting. In a world of shrinking attention spans, people are just way more likely to watch and finish a shorter, more concise video. And what does that mean? It means they walk away feeling satisfied, like they got their money's worth. And that is absolutely essential if you're asking them to pay. Okay, you've got amazing content on the perfect platform. Now for the million-dollar question. How do you turn all that hard work into a reliable income? This is where we get into the real business engine, your strategy for pricing, marketing, and sales. When it comes to pricing, you've basically got 3 main flavors to choose from. Subscriptions are awesome for creating that predictable, recurring income. One-time purchases are super simple and great for things like a single course. And bundles? They're a fantastic way to increase the value and get a higher average sale. Honestly, a lot of the most successful creators use a mix of all 3. So how do you get people to actually find your videos without breaking the bank? That's where organic marketing comes in. This is about playing the long game. We're talking about things like content marketing, using a blog to pull people in from search engines. It's about obsessing over your video SEO, your titles, your tags, your thumbnails. It's also about building a real community on Discord or other forums and using an email list to build relationships. These are powerful, cost-effective ways to get sustainable growth. But what if you want to hit the gas? What if you want to grow fast? Well, then you can turn to paid strategies. This means investing in super targeted ads on places like YouTube or TikTok to reach your ideal customer almost instantly. It could mean collaborating with influencers in your space for some authentic social proof. And of course, using strategic discounts or limited time offers to create that sense of urgency can really kick your sales into high gear. All right, we're in the home stretch now, and we've come to our final section. Look, this might not be the most glamorous part of being a creator, but getting the legal and financial foundation right, it is absolutely non-negotiable if you want to build a secure business that lasts. You have to protect your hard work. It's that simple, and this checklist is a great way to do it. Actually registering your copyright gives you the strongest legal protection possible if someone steals your stuff. Digital watermarks are a good deterrent, and knowing how to file a DMCA takedown notice gives you the power to fight back against piracy and protect your income. And of course, you need a solid, reliable way to actually get paid. Stripe and PayPal are still the industry standards for a reason. They're trusted, they're everywhere, and they're great for handling subscriptions. And it's also worth keeping an eye on crypto. It's becoming a faster, borderless option that more and more creators are looking at. So this all leads to a really important question for you to pause and ask yourself. Is your business truly protected? Think about it. Do you have model release forms for every single person who shows up in your videos? Do you actually know the terms of service for the platform you're using? Nailing down these details now can save you from massive headaches down the road. You know, this quote just nails it. It perfectly captures the opportunity we've been talking about. The path from just being a creator to becoming a real entrepreneur is more open right now than it has ever been before. With the right strategy and the right tools, anyone with valuable stuff to share can build a business around it. So I'm going to leave you with this one last question to chew on. After going through this whole roadmap, from the opportunity to the legal stuff, what will you create and sell first? What passion or skill do you have that you could turn into a video that an audience would genuinely love and pay for? Hopefully, this has given you a clear framework to get started. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and for more details, check out our blog in the description.